If we increase the three-phase power to about 12 hertz, it's still spinning like a boat propeller, but much more rapidly. Look at the red tape. I learned something interesting about magnets recently, and it's that ring magnets like this one or this one, big speaker magnets actually, made of ferrite, have focal points. So we put another magnet here, we push it in, it's repelled from the center, but also it's attracted inward. Repel and attracted are balanced with one another, like that, and it'll waggle there for quite a while. Here's another one, a smaller ring magnet. Repel, attracted, repel, attracted, and again it will waggle for a while at its focal point. So the focal point of a magnet may be very important in learning about extraterrestrial space drives. Now let's go into part 2. Several years ago in 2018, a famous crop picture appeared in the Czech Republic. There are no fakers there, it was alien made, and it shows a magnet like that spinning, a magnet like this or like that, spinning very rapidly due to three-phase power that we haven't added yet, but it's spinning on top of this big ring magnet wire coil electromagnet. And that's just in the focal point, we can see here. So that spinning magnet is sitting in the focal point of the bigger magnet. It's not sitting at the very center where it would be unable to spin, or further out here where it would be unable to spin. It has to sit exactly at the focal point in space. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now let's go to part 3. We have a big ring magnet here with a 70mm magnet sitting in its hover point, and we're going to add three-phase coils on a little sheet there, and we're going to see if the magnet spins. Let's turn on the three-phase power now and watch what happens. The magnet begins to spin like a boat propeller. Look at the red tape. You see it spinning? And then if we turn off the three-phase power, it no longer spins. If we increase the three-phase power to about 12 hertz, it's still spinning like a boat propeller, but much more rapidly. Look at the red tape. Just a little in front of its hover point. We can also change the wire coils so that they all point inward like this rather than vertical. Just like in a three-phase motor. And when we turn on the three-phase power, you can see the magnet wobbles at its focal point, but it doesn't rotate very much. The other arrangement might be better. In summary, we have learned today that a big ring magnet like that one here can hold another little magnet at a focal point, where it can repel one way, attract the other way, and there's a stable point there where it just waggles. Now that stable point seems to be where UFO levitation takes place. We have a wire coil here which looks like that big magnet. We have another little magnet here which looks like that little magnet. And when the little magnet starts spinning with three-phase power, as we just showed, spinning, that produces some kind of forward UFO levitation force, which moves the craft forward through space. Here's another example. We have all of these things here are the big ring magnet. We can see a little magnet spinning inside of it like that. And then three-phase power, symbolized by a trident, pushes the UFO upward. With this new idea in mind that we have to spin a magnet at its focal point, we will continue our studies of UFO levitation and try to measure the forces accurately. Thank you to the stars.